Guy with short brown hair said, I'd rape Sweater again. I remember him saying that. And he said that just last night. So he's a threat to Sweater, even though he didn't actually rape her in the first place. And I'd like to clarify that. And that's because she was in a state where she wasn't really herself, but she had sex and decided she wanted to. And that seems to be what the original situation was. And normally I wouldn't put information about this like people up, but it's for their own sake, because the only way they get this information is from these videos. So, and they're in my head, and all the information is in my head. So for the good of them, I'm putting this is why I'm putting this video up, for the good of them. So Sweater needs to be aware that her brother with the short brown hair, guy with short brown hair, I call guy with short brown hair, he's a threat to raping her. And she needs to keep her eye out for that. Like she needs to keep her eye on the other two rapists, Jonathan and Frank Zhu. More Jonathan, I think, or is it more Frank Zhu? It's more Jonathan and more Frank Zhu. And one of them did something to Deanna as well. It was kind of sick from what I saw. It was either Deanna, or was it Sandra, or was it both? I think it was Deanna. And I think Frank Zhu that raped her, they said it was Frank Zhu, and it was actually Jonathan. And she asked them to do it to prove something or something like that, but she wasn't in her right mind either, and they just did it, and when they did it, it was pretty sick. Yeah, so they can't do that again, because if they do, they will pay, I believe. Yeah, so Jonathan, Frank Zhu, don't do that again, please. When Sweater, Deanna is not in their right mind, they ask you to have some kind of fucked up thing with them. Don't do it, because they're not themselves. You'll regret it, they'll regret it, and it'll be a horrible thing for everyone. All right. What else? So I don't think Sweater will allow anyone to treat her like that ever again anyway. And she only did it that one time a long time ago anyway, I think. I hope she has done that again. And be very... please be very watchful of that. Because you're surrounded by rapists. I mean, people that aren't in their right minds, that aren't normally rapists, to be honest. And people that aren't in their right minds that don't normally like being fucked like that. And when they wake up from it, every time they feel like they've been raped. And they're not too happy about it. Which is why they want me to put this video up. So, each one of you new stalkers watching this, spread it around for each other to remind each other that we don't want to treat each other like that, and we don't want to be treated like that. It's very important. Both sides, please. Hope you take care of yourselves.